students and friends, welcome back to the Prithviraj English Academy. As our social studies series is going on for the Karnataka state boards, in this video we are going to discuss about 9 standards, chapter number 13, land resources of Karnataka. So without a delay, let's start the explanation about land resources of Karnataka for 9 standard. In this video, we are going to come to know about the pattern of land uses in Karnataka, importance and types of farming, understand the distribution of the important crops of Karnataka and their production. So introduction, land utilization in Karnataka. Karnataka is geographically well placed in a varied physical features, soil, vegetation, minerals, water and groundwater resources. Land is the most important natural resource and its proper utilization is essential for the state's economic development. The total geographical area of Karnataka is 19.5 lakh hectares, which is used for different purposes. So now come to the land uses meaning. The use of land for various purposes is called land uses. Land utilization. So the meaning of land utilization means use of land for various purposes is called the land utilization. For example, means it includes cultivable land, forest land, we are going to call it, means it is also included in that. Then fallow land also included, land for residences, roads, railways, dams, canals, grazing land and barren land also going to included in the land utilization. Now come to the, this is what the percentage of the different kinds of land uses here. Net area, sown area 60.1%, forest area 16.1%, land not available for cultivation 10.48%, other uncultivated land 9.22%, and fallow land it is 4.1%. It is what total 100% of the land utilization in Karnataka. Now come to the pattern of land utilization in Karnataka. Net area shown unevenly distributed across the state. The land area shown area is unevenly distributed, means not in a equal area it was distributed. Okay. Largest area in Karnataka is Kalaburgi, has the highest in a net area sown, followed by this one. Along with that, Belagavi, Vijayapura, Tumkuru, Raichura, Bagalkota, Ballari, Chitradurga, Mysuru has. Then very less it is Bengaluru urban, because of that urbanization, and less cultivable land it is Uttar Kannada, Dakshin Kannada, Udupi, Kodagu. These are the districts. Okay, now come to the forest area. Largest forest area is Uttar Kannada, also significant in the Shivamogga, Chamarajnagara, Chikballapura, Kodagu, Belagavi, Dakshin Kannada, Udupi, Ballari. Least it is Vijayapura. After this one, Bengaluru urban, Bengaluru rural, Raichuru, Bidar, Gadag has the less amount of forest areas in Karnataka. Land not available for cultivation is land for railways, roads, residences, industries and irrigation projects. It is called the land not available for the cultivation. Highest it is Bengaluru urban and followed by this one Shivamogga, Chikmagaluru, Belagavi, Ballari, Mysuru, Dakshin Kannada. So least it is Bidar. Okay, now move to the fourth. Other uncultivated land. In this one includes grazing land, trees and along with this one we have the groves. Okay. Largest uncultivated land area is Shivamogga, Tumkuru, Kolara, Chikmagaluru, Chitradurga. Least Gadag, Bagalkot, Dharwad, and this can be reclaimed for the agriculture. Okay, now move to the fifth one. Fall land not cultivated for 2 to 3 years is called the fallow land. Largest it is Kalaburgi again. Okay, and it followed by Raichuru, Belagavi, Vijayapura, Koppala, Tumkuru. Least Dakshin Kannada. Along with it, Chikmagaluru, Kodagu, Mysuru, Uttar Kannada, Udupi. It increasing in some districts, the fallow land is increasing, and this is also going to reclaimed for the agriculture. Okay. Now come to the agriculture in Karnataka. Agriculture means cultivation of land to raise crops. Also includes animal husbandry, poultry, beekeeping, fisheries and sericulture. Population of 61.33% of the Karnataka people live in rural areas and depend on agriculture. Importance of the agriculture, there is most important thing you have to remember here. For 3 more questions they may be asked you the importance of agriculture. It is ancient and primary occupation of the Karnataka. It is a backbone of the economy, provides employment, food, raw materials for the agriculture, raw materials for industries, source of state revenue and foreign exchange, for example, coffee, silk, spices, tobacco, coffee, etc. are going to export it to the other countries. And it is going to support the development of tertiary sectors like transportation, bank, insurance. Okay. So, and this is going to influence for the political and social systems. Now come to the types of cultivation. Subsistence farming means crops growing for home uses only. It is an ancient type of cultivation in India and in Karnataka also. Only the purpose of only the home uses only, not for the selling the things. It is called the subsistence farming. Next is the irrigation farming, means crops grown with canal, tank, well, water. Here we can grow the paddy and sugarcane. Okay. Then move to the next. Dry farming, rain-fed crops like ragi, jowar, oilseeds. Okay, now come to the fourth one, mixed farming, along with crops and dairy like sheep rearing, poultry, beekeeping, fisheries and sericulture. It is called the mixed farming. Shifting cultivation means the people maybe they are going to shifting from place to place. Nomadic people they have this one. Okay, small temporary plots. Less practice nowadays. Commercial crops they are farming. Crops for domestic and international market. For example, tobacco, cotton, jute. Both it is domestic also and international uses. Commercial crops. Plantation farming means large estates growing annual crops for money. For example, coffee, tea, rubber, coke. These are the okay. Now come to the classification of crops in Karnataka. Food crops means they are going to use as a food. For example, paddy, ragi. Then next we have the maize, pulses, pulses, millets. Okay, these are commercial crops means sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, and mulberry. Their purpose is only purpose is earning the money. Is called the commercial crops. Only the purpose of earning this to cultivate this commercial crops is means only earning a money. Like sugarcane, we cannot be eat it. Okay, means you cannot be use it as a food. Okay, oil seeds like groundnut we have, Niger we have, then Niger seeds we have, then sesame also have, sunflower also have. These are the oil seeds. Plantation crops like coffee, coconut, then arconate, rubber, banana. These are the others. Horticulture. We have the horticulture. Horticulture means gardening crops. Okay. Then floriculture means related to the flowers. Okay. Now move to the next. Food crops in that paddy. First one. Paddy means rice. Importance of this one is it is a staple food of Karnataka. Okay, staple food of Karnataka. 28.2% of cultivable land under the paddy. Conditions. Tropical crop requires heavy rainfall plus the high temperature for the paddy. Irrigation needed in where the rainfall is less. Fertility clay and alluvial soil is needed, and organic manure and abundant labor also needed for the paddy, growing of the paddy. Okay, and seasons are required for this one is Kharif. It will going to sown June and August and harvested November and December 70%. Rabi also it will going to very irrigated. Irrigated means irrigation means artificially water is going to supply to the agricultural land. It's called the irrigated areas. Okay, February and June. Okay, February they are going to sown and June they are going to harvested. Methods: broadcasting in a Mannad and transplanting in a plains. Major areas: Raichur is first, And along with that, Ballari, Shivamogga, Davangere, Mysuru, Mandya, Koppala, Uttar Kannada, Udupi, Dakshin Kannada and Kalaburgi will going to grow the paddy. Along with that, here it is, Raichuru, it's first, and along with that this one, okay. Now move to the next, second one is, second main, it is what? Jowar. Importance, it is the second most important crop after the paddy. Staple food of North Karnataka. In North Karnataka, it will going to consider as staple food. And uses of this one is food as a rotis we are going to use that. Stacks also we are going to use. Then for the cattle food. Conditions, tropical crop, moderate rainfall, temperature also moderate. Grows in black, red and alluvial soils. Rainfall depends on the southwestern monsoons. Areas, Vijaypura is first, Kalaburgi, Bagalkot, Raichuru, Belagavi, Bidar, Ballari, Davangere, Koppala, Gadaga. These are okay. Karnataka ranks second in India after the Maharashtra in jowar production. Okay, now move to the okay, Vijaypur is here. Okay, Vijaypura, then this area. Okay, now move to the third one, Ragi. Ragi is third important crop, highly nutrients chief staple of South Karnataka. Uses ragi balls, ragi balls. It will for as a ragi balls also we are going to use. Then along with that we are going to use it for a ferries. Okay, malt, dosa, flour, stocks as fodder. Conditions, tropical crops, high temperature, moderate rainfall and red, sandy, loamy soils and drought resistance, mainly kharif crop. Areas are like Karnataka is first in India. Leading is Tumkur, other are Ramnagara, Bengaluru, rural and urban, Hassan, Mandya, Kolar, Chikmagaluru, Shivamogga, Chikmagaluru, Chamarajanagar, Davangere. And regional distributions are like that. Jowar in North Karnataka and Ragi in South Karnataka. Now move to the next, commercial crops. In that first one is sugarcane. Importance is most important commercial and industrial crop. Karnataka ranks fourth in India. Jaggery and sugar they are going to use. Condition, tropical crop, high temperature, heavy rainfall, irrigation system also needed, means facility is needed. Sandy loam and red soil is needed, and transport to the factories quickly is needed. Areas, Belagavi is first in Karnataka in a production of sugarcane. Bagalkot, especially Almaty irrigation. Mandya, Mysuru, Shivamogga, Davangere, Hasna, Koppala, Vijaypura, Bidara, Ballari, Haveri, these are the main important districts. They are going to grow more sugarcane. Now come to the second, cotton. Cotton is going to use as a raw material for the textiles, means cotton industries, carpets and ropes, beds, pillows, oil from seeds, seed cake as fodder. Condition, tropical, a subtropical crop, black soil, moderate rainfall and high temperature. Types, long, medium and short staples. Karnataka will going to grow medium and short. Seasons are like Kharif, Sawn, August and September. Okay. Rain fed but can use irrigation also. Areas like means Haveri is the first in Karnataka in cotton, and second is Dharwada. Then afterwards Gadag, Mysuru, Ballari, Raichur, Kalaburgi, Belagavi, Davangere, Chitradurga, Koppala, Vijaypur has the contribution for the cultivation in cotton. Now move to the next, tobacco. Use BDs, cigarette, cigars, then along with the snuff, and it is going to contain nicotine. And it is going to be introduced by the Portuguese in the 17th century. Virginia is the best quality. It will going to export. Okay. Along with that, BD, chewing tobacco. Conditions, moderate rainfall, high temperature, loamy soil is needed. Areas, Mysuru is first in Karnataka, also Hasana, Shivamogga, Kodagu, Belagavi, Ballari, Chitradurga, Raichuru, Davangere, Tumkuru, Gadaga are going to produce the more tobaccos. Especially, a special note is here, Nippani, especially Belagavi, it is famous for the BD tobacco. Karnataka tobacco is world class and exported to the other countries also. Now come to the coffee, fourth one. It is the most important commercial crop. Why importance? Karnataka will going to rank first in India. 70% of coffee of the India's will going to share by the Karnataka only. That's why it is known as the land of coffee. History. It is introduced in a 1670 AD by the Baba Budan in a Chikmagaluru, Budangiri Hills. And organized cultivation began in 1826 under Britishers. So areas of Arabica, best quality, okay, exported, okay. Along with that, robust, robusta, okay. Conditions are tropical crop, hill slope, heavy rainfall, clay mixed soil, and shade loving plants. Shade loving plants also needed. Okay. Along with that, areas Kodagu will go into largest in the coffee. Along with that, Chikmagaluru, Hasana, also small extent in Shimoga, Chamarajanagar, Dakshin Kannada. Okay, and it will going to exports because it is famous for taste and the flavor also. High demand in international market related to the coffee. Now come to the summary of this one. Food crops: paddy, jowar, ragi, maize, pulses, and millets. Commercial crops: sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, mulberry. Plantation crops like coffee, coconut, arconate, banana, rubber. Oil seeds like groundnut, sesame, sorry, sesame, okay, sunflower, Niger seeds. Okay. So then last it is conclusion. Karnataka's land use pattern shows variation across the districts due to the geography, urbanization, and natural resources. Proper utilization and reclamation of land use, unused and fallow land are essential for agricultural expansion and economic developments. So I hope, my dear, you understood the concept. If you have any doubt, any suggestion, then please comment and like and subscribe, and don't forget to share this video among your friends. Thank you so much for watching this video, my dear. Jai Hind, Jai Karnataka.